like 35 in this building alone because we're getting a dino. And this will likely end up being the dino room. La Casa de Fred. Is this Celsius or tree branch water?
I hope it's Celsius.
Welcome to today's video, guys. Hello. This is number 2 home out of the 3 homes on property. We're gonna show you this one today, and then we're gonna bunch ourselves into some other buildings today. Let's go. We've got a wonderful guest with us today. Colette will be joining us for the tour.
Yes.
Because in today's video, we're gonna reveal her super special secret surprise.
Is it a surprise?
What?
Is it a surprise?
I don't know. Mike, can you like fast forward this? I've got like 75 different keys I gotta try.
I'll just leave it roll in real time. I think that's fine.
First try.
Yep.
First try.
There we go.
Welcome. Cool feature. It's got a garage. Not bad.
Mike, have you shown them the cat?
What cat?
The
No,
cat,
I haven't shown
the
them.
black and white cat that lives around here?
I haven't caught it on camera yet.
Okay, we saw it the other day and it likes to hang around this house, and what's creepy is that there's a little like cat food bowl and this cat statue here, so I really hope he wasn't left. What if this was his home?
He might have been left.
New editing headphones? Is that?
Nope.
What?
What?
Cut the clip.
No.
What you just said. Cut the clip. Cut the clip! Alright, so this is going to be, I think we mentioned before, mainly employee housing. We have 4 very fine individuals that are going to be sharing this house. I don't know if I should name who they might be, but you might know.
Did you set off the alarm?
No, I think it's a fridge. Why is the fridge open? Look, a bathroom. We would joke because this is like Colette's room because it's pink. It's a pretty cool bedroom. And then there's another one over here. It's got cool little wood floors. And this is really pink. Whoa!
Yeah, the 350Z on the wall.
I want to preface this with letting you guys know that it will get spicier as we go on. This is just, we're starting off with the house. That's another bedroom. All right.
All right.
Yep. You guys don't care about bedrooms and houses and stuff. We're gonna leave every light on in here. It's actually got a really, really cool kitchen. It's kind of like nice and open.
Spacious.
And then in here, it's got a nice little. Where's the lights? Like it looks pretty modern in here.
Yeah.
From the outside, a lot of these houses have like Dharma Initiative vibes. I saw that as a comment.
The hurricane stuff is still on.
Yeah, the hurricane stuff definitely doesn't make it look nice. We'll just give you guys an outside shot when we go outside. But inside, this house is really nice.
There's the baller room.
Yeah, I'm kind of jealous of this because they got their own freaking indoor hot tub in here. Look.
Yup.
And out here, rumor has it there may be a pool table coming through. Look at how freaking neat this room is.
I love this room.
I didn't realize it was air conditioned too.
Yeah.
I thought that this was like more like a sunroom.
Oh, this is really cool.
Check out in back.
Oh yeah, the biggest backyard for all the dogs.
Build a pretty big skate park back here, just saying.
Oh my god.
What?
I was opening these all up and there's something in there.
Like an animal?
I don't know.
Oh, there's a dead cockamoach.
Ew.
Yuck.
Oh, I don't want to open anymore.
What's behind door number 7?
No, done. Done.
Look at how crazy this fenced-in backyard is.
Yeah, it's huge.
Isn't that amazing? This would be great if you had like a big dog.
Yeah.
Or a girlfriend that just likes to run around and play in the grass.
Slow pan.
She always says, why do you have to have a skate park in the backyard? If we just had grass so I could run around and play.
Yeah, I always say that every day.
You know what they say about grass?
No, they don't.
If you watch it, it doesn't grow. Look at the Dharma Initiative shutters here. Isn't that great? We figured out that was a sewage. At first there was thoughts it might be a bunker, but then we've established that that's sewage.
It could probably be one if it was empty and not stinky.
Yeah.
Can I point out that you have 3 amazing hammock spots at this house?
Mhm.
Boom. Hammock
All these
number 1,
trees.
hammock number 2, hammock number 3 right over there.
See, that's the difference in life. Some people see hammock spots, other people see firewood. I'm more of a firewood type of guy. Over there, that's another one of those like little water filter stations. We don't need to go look in there because it's probably smelly like the other one. And then we've got a weird little dead end driveway. Maybe that's for dropping off grills.
Be doing a lot of that.
Yep. You go to Home Depot, pick up some grills.
Yep.
Bring them home.
And some grills.
Throw them in the backyard.
Yep.
Have you ever seen a serrated razor? That's weird, is it not?
Probably, I mean, for cutting down little tree branches, maybe. If you want to.
Let's see what else we can find in here. Toolbox? Tools? Oh, dude. You know when, like, you get, like, an old screwdriver? Oh, dude. Smell it.
No.
You ever smell an old screwdriver?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about, Mike?
Maybe? I don't know.
Here, film Mike smelling it. That's what I was going to have Colette do it. Sniff.
No, doesn't smell. It's got a weird smell.
They stink.
It's yeah.
They
Smells like
they
a.
get old and they
It smells like a old house. Been left for 5 years.
What is Oshaman's assumption?
I want to find treasure.
Hey, another vacuum.
It's a nice fucking rake if I've ever seen one.
Yo, bigger saw. You thought saw number 1 was big.
Mike, look, I found him.
Very big. Ah, that is what you were talking about. He called this a greenhouse.
Yeah, it's a greenhouse.
Is green? I don't know who would live in that.
Colette, come find the treasures.
Someone could live in that. There's a lock that was on the thing.
Oh,
Sir.
looks like we have cart. This could be a trailer for the golf cart. Just saying, we need extra passengers.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea. Some extra shutters, some windows.
There's some tile to redo your office space.
That's not wrong.
Hey, it's a sick wagon.
Yeah, it is.
I want that.
This is not a cheap wagon. So, trying to put all the pieces together so you guys can mentally visualize this place. This is where I came in and did the 180 for the pit stop in front of this house here in the video. I know it's kind of confusing because there's like all this stuff in all these different random places. But at the end, once we've explored all the places and nooks and crannies here, we'll do like an overhead drone shot or like a drive-through so you guys can mentally get the lay of the land. But we're about to enter the
RV parking, or the semi parking, possibly.
I was gonna say the infamous tractor donut spot.
Oh.
That too.
I love how we started off the compound and we have like all these like little scenes to remember stuff by. It's cool because it's like literally the first stuff we filmed here. Another carport. This is a big Johnny. And then look at these wide Johnnies over here. This could be easily buildings if they had walls.
Yeah.
That's one of the closest neighbors is on the other side of there after some trees. There's actually a trail that goes back there and there's actually, I'd say probably a solid 5 to 10 acres of woods there with like a little swamp clearing. Tried to get back there with a side-by-side and got stuck and then my side-by-side broke. So hopefully we can get there at a later date. A lot of you guys were mentioning making one of the things we showed you before into a wash bay, but it actually already has a wash bay and we'll show it to you right now. What's really cool is you can see I actually had lifts in here before. They're taken out for whatever reason, so maybe when we remove them from the other shop we can put one here since the bolt pattern should match up. But there's a faucet, there's lights, it's an outdoor carport, and what's awesome is having a lift in a car wash bay. You can wash the underside, which will be nice for like drifting, dirt, off-roading, golf cart maintenance. And then in here, Shulman really wanted his own little hangout area, so check it out.
Dang.
Shulman called dibs on this room, like.
Okay.
I'm what's in here? There's
actually
stuff in here.
okay with that.
Is that salami? Oh, they had a nice little pressure washing one. That's
Yeah.
cool. Fancy. Oh, I wonder if this is where they use the hot water pressure washer. What is this? This salami?
Is this salami?
No, it's so long.
Keep pulling it.
Never heard that before.
Dude,
Enough!
So you don't even want to know what that is? I want to know what that is. What is that?
It's like a bumper for a dock. All right, next building. I would say this is probably one of the most well outfitted shops internally. Externally, it's probably one of the worst buildings because this one's all wood and it's the only building that doesn't have a metal roof. So not the best build quality on the outside, but on the inside, this is a pretty cool shop.
There we go.
In terms of styling, this is probably my favorite colors. They used a lot of like browns and greens and stuff here. In this building, you can see it's like kind of like white and gray, but it has nice little airline hookups.
Very echoey in here.
Little airline hookup. Got big plug things. A vise on the outfit, cabinets, and a very interesting kind of little architecture here.
Yeah, that's really weird.
We aren't fully certain what this building is going to be used for. Colette will probably use this temporarily as a shop, but this might turn into where we film specific media stuff if the other shop gets busy, or potentially a home for the S15 and the FD program. This has its own little office in here. Kind of neat. The lights don't work, but you can. Oh, it's got a shower too.
And a shower.
We never actually like looked in here.
I know the lights didn't work last time.
Not sure what this place was used for, but it's kind of cool. You can fit like a solid 3 cars in here. Not the most ideal workspace to work in, but it's cool and will probably be one of the most inexpensive to air condition. So my thoughts were a lot of the more YouTube focused builds if we had to do stuff. And if we didn't want to air condition the other building because it's too expensive, this is like a very realistic, almost like the size of my garage type building. Overall though, pretty much everything here for being abandoned for 5 years, like it's pretty immaculate. There's like a little bit of dirt on the ground, but this dude just kept up with his stuff so well. And obviously, I'm assuming most of you guys at this point have seen the other videos, but this is now the 3rd video that we've made exploring this place. This is the smallest shop, and it's still beautiful, and I would be stoked just on this. Now, before I hand the video over to my beautiful female counterpart, I just want to make a worthy mention that when we were very first looking at this place, this was our dream of like, oh my God, we have a donut spot. We had no idea that the property would be like big enough to actually drift, but from like sky views and the property listings, looking at this right here, looked to be the only thing that was driftable. But as you guys know, based on that other video, this place is basically a drift track. So it's funny, we were joking about having a place to test the E36 when we put a new engine in it, and we just kind of were like brainstorming places we can go, and they were like, duh, here. Imagine how cool that's gonna be, a fresh build, just go rip it around the block. All right guys, welcome to the one, do you want me to call it the Lonely Fans building or the Droopy Fans building?
No.
So code names for this building.
No!
Whenever we were touring it, we didn't have a good name for the building, so we would call it the Lonely Fans because it's kind of like OnlyFans, but they look lonely because they're sad and droopy.
And they will not be there for long. The awful fans in this place.
The Lonely Fans.
You gotta leave just one.
No! Well,
just
put one on the wall just sideways as a decoration.
Just let it spin.
All right. Wow, this one's got a gnarly echo too. This building, we were told the previous owner used to do some like circle track / like stock car style racing, and this was their race shop. And it'll fit 1, 2, like easily 3 cars wide and probably 3 cars deep. And look at all the 220s going around, AC, yeah, airlines.
Yeah. You need some foam on the walls.
So if you couldn't tell by the context of how I was trying to bring this place up, this is gonna be Colette's shop.
Yes, so it's probably like, what is it, 2,000 square feet? 1,000.
It looks way bigger than 1,000 square feet.
Yeah, I would say it's closer to,
1,500?
say 1,800.
It's pretty big. Now, initially I wanted the other one, but my cars here alone would probably take up that. So this one being bigger, I will be able to grow into, then move my cars that are in California here. But this is gonna take a while to get how I want it. I want to do new floor, walls, so I'll be working out of the other shop, probably for a while. But yeah, this is where the race team was, and it's a really good size. And these are the Lonely Fans.
The Lonely Fans.
They look sad, and they're not going to be here much longer. Oh my god!
So we had an inspection done, and with any new property, you're always kind of scared you're going to do an inspection and find a bunch of red flags. This entire compound checked out like with flying colors considering the age. The only issue in pretty much all of the buildings, this one and then one other building that you guys will see in the next video along with the main executive house, there are a few settling issues. So it's easier to see from outside. When this place was built, the ground underneath it, I guess, was just a little bit soft and settled here. But speaking,
you can see the big line through here, like where it started to fall like down. So.
But it seems as if all the settling was done probably right after it was built, so it'll be pretty easy to seal it up. It's a little bit easier to see if you go outside. When you look at the concrete there, you can see kind of like dip down a little bit. But, One cool thing about this building too is the ceilings are high enough and it has the style garage door like my garage does. So putting a lift like my personal home garage is very doable. It'll just have to be one of the like low-rise lifts where the plate connecting them is on the bottom versus the top. So as we're walking through here, I got a fun fact for you guys. We've had some people come out for pressure washing quotes, and it turns out this place actually has about 200,000 square feet of concrete. A quick Google search of what it would cost per square foot of concrete. Take this with a grain of salt because I'm sure it's a little bit cheaper if you do it in bulk. But the average is around $8 a square foot. So that would mean that there's about $1.5 million in concrete at this place. And more than any of the buildings, that's just such a huge, like, exciting thing for me. Because if I bought a piece of land, I would probably pave the most minimal driveway just because I wouldn't want to spend a bunch of money. And I wouldn't be able to afford to. But to move into a place that already has this much, and especially that we can utilize for all the different car stuff, is insane. But yeah, I'm gonna do my best as we get quotes and as we get information on what stuff's gonna cost, whether it be pressure washing, landscaping. I'm gonna try to fill you guys in because I think it's really interesting. A property like this is no joke. It's basically like a minor town, and I know I see a lot of comments that are worried about us being able to afford the upkeep and stuff. It is gonna be really expensive. I think we'll be able to do it, and I'm pretty confident moving forward with a lot of our business plan in place that it shouldn't be an issue, but it still is very fascinating. I'm gonna miss doing tours here. It's been fun. And I know you guys have liked the video, so it's really cool. Oh, there's stuff in back that we haven't seen yet. We should go there after this.
Okay.
This building, probably one of the least built out buildings. It's just like all steel. There's no insulation, no AC, nothing. But it's got some cool stuff inside. And probably the most excited, I say that about all these buildings. I'm very excited to show you. So. Well, there's nothing in here. I thought there was something in here. Whoa, there is, look. I never saw this. What's that?
It's another hoist.
Is it?
Yeah.
But where's the hoist thing?
It's definitely a hoist.
Interesting.
It's just like the one that's in the tractor room, just exposed.
That's weird too, there's like a vent. I wonder what was in here. Cast iron cleaner, jet spray cabinet. Is that like a vapor rounding machine that was in here? That's no longer in here anymore?
It could
Man.
be. So many secrets.
I wonder if they just like sold all the stuff at auction that was worth money and then just like left the stuff they were too lazy to move or that wasn't worth a lot.
I mean, that makes sense.
It was just still okay with me because we got a lot of cool stuff at the property. But like everything as we showed you before was either broken or didn't work, so they were probably too lazy to figure it out. Right. We'll wait for these doors because there's nothing cool in these rooms. We'll show you this room over here. Yeah! So this is the room I feel like if out of any of the rooms, we're gonna find the treasure. You could tell this was maybe the on-site maintenance man's workshop because there's all types of random stuff for plumbing and hardware and tools in here and random paint, another compressor, a bunch of PVC and wood. I haven't found anything too cool in here yet. Is that a golf cart wheel? That might actually be in handy.
Yeah.
The tires aren't looking so hot on them.
No.
Especially after all the skidding I've been doing. But yeah, haven't really explored too much in here. I'll let you guys know if we find any hidden treasures. All right, guys, you ready? You ready? Door number 3. What is that? Ah! We got our own sandblasting booth. How cool is that? But not only is that cool, we can fit an entire chassis in here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's huge. I don't know anything about sandblasting. I thought it came with sandblasting equipment. Is this a sandblaster? It looks like one.
Yeah. You put the sand in there and it'll go psh.
So that's sick. Being able to sandblast stuff on site. With a sandblaster, what else would you want to be able to do? Powder coat. I haven't found any powder coating equipment. I don't know if the paint booth gets hot enough to be able to bake the powder, but we'll get something so we can powder coat here. Because I think more than paint, more than sandblasting, more than anything, if we can powder coat here, that'll come in so much handy. But it looks like maybe they did some sort of like tube chassis work or something here. Because like look at these long pipes.
Yeah.
And then those look like maybe chassis rollers or something that they use those for.
They had these on the ground too. And it's very interesting.
I haven't even looked. I don't know what all the machinery back there is for. It kind of looks just like a paint booth, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's got the same kind of vents, but they're on the top instead of the bottom.
No, it's the same thing. It's a downdraft, right? Or
No.
It's an updraft?
Yeah, it's an updraft.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, no, that would make sense. Weird. But anyway, yeah, we got our own sandblasting booth. So this is cool. Another one of the things. But yeah, this building, like I said, it's got insulation actually, but it's just not the nicest. I think this is another sandblasting.
Yeah, it's a smaller sandblaster.
This is dry blast system. I'm assuming it's sandblasting, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I really want a vapor honing machine, but I don't have one of those. I don't know what this is. This is weird. What the heck is that?
I don't know.
It looks
Someone
like
in the comments might know.
something. It looks like maybe the sand comes from here and then it sucks the sand up. I don't know what this thing is. What the heck? Dry blast. It's got a big.
I'll show this. Maybe someone will.
Jackpot.
More wheels.
They look like they probably won't roll that good. But
Yeah, with fresh tires though.
I feel like I've entered a video game with a new world where I get to learn all these new skills and things, and both the excitement of getting to learn all this stuff. Because for me, the biggest exciting thing about building cars is learning and being able to do it all ourselves in house and being able to document it and share it with you guys. Like, how freaking crazy it's gonna be. Like, we could literally build a car from scratch and just like roll it around, roll it to the sandblasting booth, roll it to the paint booth, let it dry.
It's wild.
Yeah, this place is unreal. Look at the patina on that thing.
She a little rusty.
You know what's crazy about this place?
What?
It's like, I love it, but I also don't like it at the same time. Is whenever we have friends that come and visit, it's like an hour and a half long ordeal to show them everything.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully now we can just direct them to the videos and be like, you get the idea. Look how cool this little road is. Oh, let's explore behind. We never looked back here. This is like a weird road that I didn't really want to use for the drifting because it doesn't really flow well for anything. But it's kind of neat little overgrown road. Is there any equipment? Yo, there's actually some stuff back here. This is exciting. I think that's the equipment for the sandblaster.
Yeah, it could hold all the sand.
I swear there used to be some like tractor supplies back there.
Yeah.
This one just looks like a water tank.
It's got a hose connected to it and everything. Yeah, it's definitely for water.
Is it like a pressure washer or something? Yeah, okay, there's not really anything good back here. I changed my mind. All right, another thing that's just insane. This dude just had like you money and just did the coolest shit ever, and I respect the hell out of him, and I am so unbelievably grateful for him doing all this ridiculous stuff that we now get the pleasure of enjoying. Looks like a shed. Let me open up the doors and show you our own personal fuel station. We've got 93 premium diesel fuel, 87 unleaded, and 100 octane race gas. I wouldn't go ahead and use any of the gas that's in these things. Also, I don't know if they're all rusted out and not usable anymore, but if they're good inside, it's really cool. They're mounted, fire suppression right here, and they come with little pumps and things. They got filters that we can clean, but even if it's just the tanks, like, that's pretty freaking cool. Imagine just like driving your car up and just fueling up with Ignite Red, just like right here. What the f? I know this is technically gonna be the last building that we show you in this video. In the next video, I get to show you our executive house along with some of the cool stuff that's around there. There's a couple other little buildings, but look at this thing. What's this?
Go on the tractor?
What does it do?
It's a lawnmower.
Is it?
It's a lawnmower attachment.
It doesn't look like it works anymore.
No, I wouldn't use it.
Look at the jungle. I want a dirt bike. Come build my carb for me. This is where James stood on top in the building. So, fun fact, I almost want to do like a break it down video on the whole film that we did in terms of from a driver perspective. This clip was terrifying because I was clicking third, like coming basically from all the way back there. And then I wanted to do like a big flick here, but the only way to do it, I had to initiate blind. So I was in third gear, like using the fuel station as a nose clip, coming by here, if you guys rewatch the video, like third gear and then a quick late flick and feeling like I was gonna wash out and hit the building. That was terrifying. But it's done now, we got the clip, and it looks awesome. This building came with some more junk. The weed sprayers and, oh wait, is this
That's one of those old hoverboard lawnmowers.
Are we sure this isn't one of the pressure washer things?
No, that's Husqvarna. I don't think that is pressure washer.
Because they make the pressure washing things that like clean pavement. Yeah, I don't see an attachment for water, but that would be really.
It's definitely a lawnmower. Flip it over.
Are you sure?
Flip it up. That's some old school stuff.
Oh yeah, it's a lawnmower. I hate it when you're right. All right, and then
I want to see that thing work. That's cool.
look at that. This is more fire suppression stuff, right?
Looks like it, yeah.
I got a lot of stuff for suppressing fires here. That's cool. Yeah, this is my shed, like sheds and shed accessories. Thank you guys. I really appreciate all the support on these videos. I knew it was gonna be a lot of fun and I knew you guys were gonna like them, but I had no idea how well all these videos were gonna do. And just seeing the hype and excitement around us having this place just has us that much more motivated to make it even better. This week's full of a lot of meetings, a lot of quotes. Unfortunately, with a property like this, I'm very scared that people are gonna step foot on this place, think that we just have more money than brains and give us some astronomical quote to do something. So I'm trying to do due diligence and get multiple quotes, make sure we don't get taken advantage of. It does make the process take a little bit longer, but hopefully by the end of the week, we'll have pressure washing started. I think today we're getting Wi-Fi installed. We have some meetings with landscaping people to start figuring out what's going on with that. But basically, we're a town. And when you aren't a town and then you become a town, it's hard to figure out how to run that town. So it's exciting. There's a lot going on. Next video, like I said, is going to be the final tour of the compound. We'll have like a final overview or something like that. And then also we have a very special guest coming to the compound. I might try to do some sort of maybe like a little drift game or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll play it by ear, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Also got the golf carts picked up. Those are going to get fixed. I just needed some new batteries and chargers. But yeah, we're getting ready to go into full swing, and I think we might start our first automotive work on the E36 either later this week or early next week to get an engine in that thing before clutch kickers. So thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you again if you pre-ordered one of those compound bundles. They are now officially no longer for purchase, and the support with them has been amazing, and I'm so excited for you guys to get the product in your hands. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we'll see you soon.
When you said, when you said, when you said that you love me, that you love me, you said, when you said